gonna kill Lil Duval. I ain't no way attracted to him. Sorry. Nope.
He is tiny.
I need somebody taller than me, one.
What's up, world, and welcome back to another episode of Social Status and Media. As you all know, I'm your girl Lex, and we're here with the oh-so-fabulous Dawnsha.
Hey, what's up? It's Dawnsha.
Now, we know you're actually not from Memphis. Where are you from, for those who may not know you?
I'm from D.C., the DMV area, mainly PG, Prince George's County. I came from Suitland before I moved down here.
Really? What is PG? Because, see, I'm not even familiar.
PG is kind of like, I would consider it the suburb of Washington, D.C., basically.
Okay.
So it's like not that far from it. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like where I was at in Suitland, but there's different places in there, too. We got Laurel. We got other different spots in there, but it's like a suburb. Mm-hmm.
So what brought you to Memphis?
A stupid reason, but ended up being a good reason because I'm here. So,
Right.
But yeah, it was for a dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's for a dude, but yeah, things didn't work out clearly, and I'm down here now. You know, just trying to pursue the music. Yeah.
Hey, I like that. Yeah. Speaking of music, you actually had dropped your new single, Bird.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
I gotta ask you, why did you name it Bird?
Okay, so there's many reasons why Bird is called Bird.
Right.
Okay, so basically, when I think of bird, I think of different things that correspond with bird.
Okay.
I try to think of so many ways. Okay, so a bird like bread. When you think of bread, you think of money too. When I was trying to think of bird, I was like, okay, well, you know, a fiend could be a bird. A female can be a bird. It's kind of like a burden, but it's just spelled a bird. So anybody can be a bird to me.
Okay.
But that's basically how the concept came about because I knew I can take it so many ways, you know, without people thinking like, what the hell? Like, you know, bird, why she name it that?
Right.
When you hear the song, you kind of understand it, you know, why it's called Bird. Yeah.
Would you ever do like a remix of say like, because you are also a rapper, so would you, let's say, like Lil' Kim, would you ever remix something of old school?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I would do an Aaliyah. Aaliyah's that's my girl.
And you can sing too, so I can see that.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl. Oh my gosh, so like you would literally, okay, I see what you're doing.
Yep.
I see what you're doing. So now that we talking about Aaliyah now, I gotta ask you, who, like back then, 90s wise, would you say is one of your influences? Or that you could mostly relate to?
I would say Aaliyah, and I did, as weird as this probably may sound to people, I really liked Selena.
I like Selena.
So I really liked, I say Aaliyah more just because her song, like, first of all, she had a beautiful voice. She has a beautiful voice. And then on top of that, she was just so tomboyish, and I liked it. It was like, damn, she's sexy and a tomboy. And it was like, I liked that about her. She could dance. It was very inspirational. She's like one of my top, you know, R&B wise, because I don't really listen to R&B too much right now, but yeah, I mean, I still like, you know, I still like the J. Cole's, the Kendrick, I still like the Drake, you know, I still like that, but I feel like my music has evolved to more of a kind of like a bluesy type of thing, but at the same time, you know, I never not go back to that.
So, how did you get your start with music? Because even though you just dropped this single, it seems to me, just me, like, because we were talking a little bit earlier, I can tell you've been in this game for a little second. So how did you get your start?
Yes, so basically, when I was younger, I would always be in the basement just rapping.
Really?
You know, yeah, because I got a lot of brothers, and we would just freestyle, kind of just rap. And then it came to a point, it started off with me actually just writing songs. And I was like, you know, I want to write songs. And then I was like, I don't feel like I can say all that I want to say in a song. Like, sometimes you got to be kind of sweet in music. But with a rap, you can be more explicit, more, you know, kind of hardcore. So I was like, I want to do that. Then I started doing that. It became a habit where I was writing every day, right? And I would be in the bathroom for like hours just writing. Everybody like, get up, what are you doing? Yeah, I would be in the bathroom. Yeah, it's crazy. I would be in the bathroom. I would be sitting down on the toilet. Not like the actual,
and you know mama gonna be knocking on the door like, girl.
Yeah, of course. So I'll be sitting down and I would just be writing. And they'd be like, what are you doing in there? Everybody just thinking I'm using the bathroom. I'm like, nah, I'm writing. But it was my secluded area because in the room, I didn't have my own room. I was sharing the room with my brothers in them. So, you know, I couldn't really get the, you know, kind of like what I needed, the space I needed. So I was doing that. And then on top of that, my father actually used to do music. So it's actually in the family. I was raised around music a lot. Like the person I was growing up with, he was like in a go-go band, which is popular in D.C. If you in D.C., you should know what go-go is, basically. But that's where it branched off from. And then it just started me rapping, and I just started doing it more and more. And I would post videos and, you know, do talent shows and do certain things like that to show that I really fuck with the music.
See,
Like I'm really on it.
So when you write your music, how long does it normally take you to write? And like, does it normally spawn from like a personal thing?
Yeah, that and basically what I'm observing every day. Like any day, I could just be chilling and and I'm like, dang, I'm gonna write a song, or something can inspire me to write it. But how long it takes, usually with me, I don't know if this is with everybody else, but with me, I might start a chorus and then I might start a verse and then I'll stop and go back to it later. And then when I go back to it, I would try to like basically listen to the same chorus and verse and see if I like it, a couple days later to see if it's really popping to me. And then if it's not, I won't continue the song. If it is, then I'll continue it. I'm like, okay, I like this. But it could take a day sometimes, depending on what song it is, or it could take a couple days.
Have you ever lost the chorus? I tried a songwriting when I was young, when I thought I could sing. Mama crushed my dreams. So, like, I used to always lose the beat. I never understood how artists could, like, keep the beat in their head. I could never do it.
It's like, when you keep on repeating it, keep on saying it and reading it, it's going to start coming to your head. But with me, I would always practice. That's what I was doing in the bathroom, basically. I would just keep practicing and keep singing it. And then it came to my head to a point I would be singing it while I'm just, I'm not even practicing it. I could just be walking around, doing something else, and it'll come to my head. And I'm like, okay. But then there's sometimes where I might need to read off something, but nah, I could remember most.
Now, I got to get a little political on y'all, because in my head, I was asking Cam this question. So, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but Trump, we're going to say U.S., but Trump, him and, let me not quote it wrong. I believe it's not Syria, it's Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
They just did a $350 billion deal for weapons to fight ISIS. Yet we have people, homeless, public schools, you still paying for lunch. I know I was paying for lunch.
Hell yeah, I was.
How does that make you feel? Because you are a very humble person, so it's like...
Yeah, I feel like, first off, I don't like him. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm just get that out the way. I don't like him. So with that, it's just like, I feel like what he's doing is causing more corruption. It's like with that being, so many, like you said, so many people out here struggling, going through situations, and you out here trying to make their situations even worse. Like, you're not helping them out. To me, you think you're helping them, but you're not. And for people who, who grew up, who didn't really have nothing, and they had to make something out of themselves, it's like things like that. It's like, we feel like we need it because, we need the help sometimes. Sometimes people just need help. Everybody's going to go through a situation where they're going to need a helping hand. They're going to need somebody to be there. And you being, the president, quote unquote, it's like, you're not doing nothing to really, I feel like you're not helping. What are you doing?
And you're from D.C., which I know people like to make it seem like it's predominantly white, but I do have to say it's a lot of black folks.
Yeah.
A lot of black folks.
Yeah.
So how do you think us as a community can just uplift, at least, I'm not going to say rebel because that's a terrible thing to say, but just fight against it? Because I'm sorry, like, he just repealed too. I'm sorry again. Whoever ain't political, I'm sorry, but we got to get real. But, he just repealed Michelle Obama's act for teaching young girls as well. I think it was a whole program on there for teaching young black girls.
See, I don't think I feel like because he was brought up wealthy, that he doesn't understand people who are brought up not wealthy. He doesn't have the same mindset as them. So he doesn't know how to work around that and work for it where it's equal to everybody. He does what he can, I feel like, to the wealth. And that's just my opinion. People can say what they say, but that's just my opinion on it.
That's true.
I feel like things like that, there's a lot of people that go through a lot of things. And if you're president, you want to make sure everybody's right, everybody's treated fairly. I don't think what he doing is being fair to anybody. I feel like he put in what he think is right for this world, and he's like, all right, what I think is right is what's about to go.
I can tell it's your real thought, because, girl, when you were saying it, you were just going.
Yeah, like, I don't...
look people in the eyes. You were...
It's just, it's kind of like, I think it's wrong. I mean, it's a lot of things that, we need to do as a community to help it grow, to help it be better. And one thing being to be positive, because there's a lot of miserable people out here walking around here with negativity, clouds above their head, putting it on other people. You need to be positive, be humble, be positive, and that's going to take you far.
I like that. For those of you not played, but watched this before, we typically do the water game recently called Don't Choke. But we're actually our second female on the platform. So kudos to her. And what we're going to do, we're going to play Would You Rather. It's actually one of our old school games, but I want to talk men. I want to know what she thinks. So let's play.
Yep. I'm ready.
So we're going to do FMK, which of course, you know what that is, right? Yeah.
Marry and what's
Kill,
right, true.
Yeah.
Kill.
So, I'm going to give you some old school men first.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Fuck that kill. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Charlemagne the God, Lil Duval or Biggie.
Okay. Damn.
Biggie real though. I mean, they really all real. I respect Charlemagne, so I really want to now. I kind of want to know.
Yeah. We're gonna kill Lil Duval. I ain't no way attracted to him. Sorry. Nope.
He's tiny.
I need somebody taller than me. One. Two. Let's see. You mean Biggie Smalls?
Yeah, girl. Roll you over, Christian. But he got the money. It's money.
And who was the other person?
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
I like Charlemagne.
I like Charlemagne. Okay, I probably Charlemagne. I'll have to marry Biggie. I'll marry Biggie because
I feel like Charlemagne be talking to you so much.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be joking so much. He'll be funny. I feel like he'll be a funny ass dude to be with.
Probably is a good man.
Yeah.
Probably a good man.
But
so
I feel like, Biggie. I feel like, come on now, it's Biggie. Like,
and he was faithful to fake too.
Yeah.
Faithful. Okay. I feel you on that.
Yeah, crazy mixture.
Well, y'all heard it first. You know where to follow her at. Make sure to follow her on Instagram. And also subscribe. You can subscribe on SoundCloud, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
So.
Follow, yeah.
Make sure you follow, subscribe, and also make sure you follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get more of her. All right, and we out.
I cannot fuck with no randoms. I hang out with niggas with handguns. Some be cooking the word, serving it right to the birds.